Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Groupers have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Georgia's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing we love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Jukes his way for more. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, the ground game. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another 1st down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the dogs do.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. 1st down for this offense. They'll run the toss. Creates a little space. And he'll be brought down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the back. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Dogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football.
And the point after is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Groupers offense will try to get something started with their 1st possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that Yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Now on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Offense gets set for second down. On the option. Now the toss. Got room to work. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? And the groupers are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Using his legs, it's Craig. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. At the 35, he's got room. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is third down. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, This guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how...
He'll take a shot. And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm. Finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line, and that return of the interception has this offense with spectacular field position. The option look. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Georgia. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. This is a designed run. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. The give to the tailback. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with...
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, and why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Running into the open space. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Myers on the move. A strike downfield. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes into 39. The groupers will hustle to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Peterson. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Wide open downfield. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Little touch pass to the receiver. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Georgia will kick it deep to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Peterson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. They'll go to the counter. Nice move to keep running. Still on his feet. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the option. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
And the groupers line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Wiley. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell.
Gonna take a shot. Got it in stride at the 15. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Goes to the option. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time.
There he goes! And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The groupers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The sure hands, it's Peterson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Trying to get the edge on the right. Oh, he's got some. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, groupers.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. USC looks like a legit title contender right now. That offense is just having its way. They're up by 24 over Fresno State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Reads it, fires complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. They've got a 1st and 10 as we are inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Looking for a gap, it's Overton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Overton. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
They executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to throw again. Throws to the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Gonna run it. It's Craig. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And how about this defense coming up with the play? You want to make your quarterback a runner? Fine. We're going to stop him and take the ball.
And they were prepared, right? This is a defense that looks like they studied fitness.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Poor starting field position here for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to pick up yardage. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under fire. He'll pull it down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Groupers will punt this one away. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The give as they work on that clock. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
How good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get...
Breaks into the... Got some room in to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll try the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll go to the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the groupers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, they have divided these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long, so let's just...
Open spaces. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Gathering up a head of steam out of the end zone. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Wicks. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Sheffield.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.